Excel Tutorial 4, pages 235 through 241. Okay, at the top of page 235, read that reference box about modifying a chart's data source. The yearly gross income worksheet contains a table that projects the winery's gross income for 2015 through 2024. Carol wants to see a simple line chart of this data. To create the line chart, go to the yearly gross income worksheet. Select the range B4 through C14. On the ribbon, click the Insert tab. In the Charts group, click the Insert Line Chart button. In the 2D line chart section, click the line with markers subtype, the first subtype in the second row. Oops, right there. Line with markers. Now, read the little paragraph on the bottom that explains to you exactly why this line chart is incorrect. Okay, so read that on the bottom of 235 and flip up the top of 236. To edit the chart's data source, on the Chart Tools Design tab, okay, Chart Tools Design tab, in the Data group, and there's our Data group, click the Select Data button. The Select Data Source dialog box opens. Note that year is selected as a legend entry and the category values are simply the numbers 1 through 10. Take a look at figure 4-34. Step number 2. With the year selected, okay, and it is, see how it's in gray and gross income is not? Click the Remove button. Okay, so we're actually going to just remove this. The year is removed from the line chart. Click the Edit button for the horizontal category axis labels. Horizontal category axis labels. Edit. You'll specify that year should be used as the category values. Select the range B5 to B14. Okay, B5 through B14, containing the year values, and then click the OK button. The values 2015 through 2024 now appear in the list of category values. There. You can scroll down and see the rest of them. Click the OK button to close the Select Data Source dialog box. The line chart now displays year as the category values and gross income as the only data series. Okay, on page 237, you know, we should hit save just in case, shouldn't we? You can never save too much. On 237, go ahead and read that top right there and then read the pro skills about choosing the right chart. Then flip over to 238 and you're going to read all about sparklines. Creating sparklines. You need to know what sparklines are, their purpose, what they do, and that there's different types of sparklines, what they look like, and why you might use them. Okay? Then read all of 239. And we're going to go to Insert Column Sparklines, showing the 10-year production plan in the Overview worksheet. Okay, so let us go to the Overview worksheet. Select the range D29 through, did I click over? Yeah, there we go. Select D29 through D34. This is a location range in which you will insert the sparklines. On the Insert tab, in the Sparklines group, click the Column button. The Creating Sparklines dialog box opens. The location range is already entered because you selected it before opening the dialog box. Number 3, with the insertion point in the Data Range box, click the Estimated Production Sheet tab. Remember, you can always move these out of your way if they're in your way, and that one is. select the data in the range C6 to L11. This is the range that contains the data you want to chart in the sparklines. Click the OK button. There they are right there. See them? The Create Sparklines dialog box closes and column sparklines are added to the location range in the Overview worksheet. Flip the page so that you can look at Figure 4-37 and compare it to what you have on your screen. Okay, go ahead and read this little bit on page 240 about formatting the sparkline axis. Then we'll go on to set the scale of the vertical axis of the column sparklines. If necessary, select the range D29 through D34. Mine's still selected, but if yours isn't, just real quick, give it a quick selection. Because you have selected the sparklines, the Sparkline Tool Design tab appears on the ribbon. Okay, Contextual tab came up. On the Sparkline Tool Design tab, in the group, I love saying that, in the group, right there, group, click the Axis button. And then click Custom Value in the Vertical Axis Maximum Value option selection. Okay, here's Vertical Axis Maximum Value options, right? And then we want Custom Value. And you know what? I always stop and check and make sure I did it right. Okay, got it. Custom Value. Now that opens our Sparkline Vertical Axis Setting dialog box. Step number 3. Replace the value in the box with 3500. And then click OK. You do not have to set the vertical axis minimum value because Excel assumes this to be 0 for all the column sparklines. The column sparklines are now based on the same vertical scale, and the height of each column is based on the number of cases produced per year. I always like to save about now, just in case, right? Okay, read about working with sparkline groups, okay, on the bottom of 240 and the top of 241. Carol and Bob think that those column sparklines would look better if they use the same colors as the pie chart for the different lines. You will first ungroup the sparklines so you can format them separately, and then you will apply a different fill color to each sparkline. All right, to ungroup and format the column sparklines, make sure the range D29 through D34 is selected. If not, just do it right now. On the Design tab, in the Group, click the Ungroup button. Okay, Sparkline Tools, Design tab, Group, the Ungroup button. The sparklines are ungrouped, and selecting any one of the sparklines will no longer select the entire group. Click cell D30. And that selects the sparklines. On the Design tab in the Style group, okay? So now, Sparkline Tools, Design, Style group. Click the Sparkline Color button. And click, we want orange accent to darker 25. Orange accent to darker 25. Remember that color? Click it. The fill color of the column sparkline changes to a medium orange. Click cell D31. Click the Sparkline Color button. This one is gray, 50% accent 3. Sparkline color, gray, are we 50% over here? Accent 3, I think it's supposed to be right there. Obviously I'm wrong. I am over here. There it is, top one, gray, 50% accent 3. 6. Set the color of the sparklines in cell D32, so click on D32, to gold accent 4. Okay, gold accent 4. Set the sparkline color in cell D33 to green accent 6, lighter 60. Okay, green accent 6, there's 40. There's 60 right there. And then in cell D34, that should be green accent 6. Green accent 6. All right, just deselect, take a look at the beautiful colors that you made, and hit save. That's the end of this one, and we are ready to move on to the next video.